reactions. What's the topic today? Look, you never know. It's DeeDee's reactions, real life reviews with a real one for sure.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes. Hi,
Hi,
Kendra. So it's
sweetheart.
Tavia.
Tavia, I apologize. Tavia.
That's okay.
Tavia, where you calling us from, honey?
I live in Baltimore.
Baltimore. How old are you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for a living?
I just turned 42, actually.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
When's Jess?
November 4th,
Okay.
Tuesday.
So you're
So
a
I'm
Scorpio.
actually I'm actually in Mexico right now for my birthday.
Happy birthday in Mexico.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Make sure the light, you want the light to be in your face. I could work with what you had. No, you want the light to be in your face. You want to look at the light. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect. All right. Tavia?
Yes.
Tavia, 42, Baltimore, Scorpio. You have any children?
Yes, I do. I have 3 kids.
3 kids. How old are your 3 children?
I have 3 boys. I have a 20-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
Okay. Oh, it's a big age difference.
Yes, it is.
Are they all by the same man?
No, my youngest 2 are by the same man.
Okay, 2 men. Have you ever been married?
No, I have not.
Why you didn't? Why you didn't stay with the youngest 2 children's dad?
We just didn't get along anymore. Just keep it short. I'm not gonna put all my business on the internet.
Okay. I'm going to on it. Tavia, right?
Yes, Tavia.
Tavia, what do you do for a living?
Pharmaceutical sales.
Pharmaceutical sales.
So Kendra, hold up, I gotta say this. I know you don't remember everyone, but I met you in Houston. I used to live in Houston. I just recently moved back to Baltimore. Do you remember when you did that BET event? We got you, sis. Out
I
there.
remember doing the event, yes.
Yep, I met you there, and I was like, Kendra, when you gonna come to Houston and do a singles event? And you were like, I'm coming soon. And then as soon as I moved, you came to Houston and did a singles
I
event.
was in Houston like 3 weeks ago.
I know.
And the Houston event was lit.
I saw some people I know on there too.
Ooh, okay. Well, when did you move from Houston?
3 months ago.
Oh, you just left. Oh, you just missed us.
Yep.
Well, maybe we'll come to Baltimore. Well,
Nice.
no, we'll be in DC next year.
Okay, I'll be
Baltimore,
there.
I got it. That's close to DC. Baltimore's close to DC,
Yes,
right?
it's like an hour away.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. Oh, excuse me, girl. So we got Tavia, Baltimore, 42, Scorpio, mom to 3, 5 2 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
Never married, and works in pharmaceutical sales. All right. What kind of man you looking for tonight, honey?
So I'm looking for a family-oriented man, a very mature man, able to communicate effectively, a provider, likes to travel, loyal, and somebody that's like been through some stuff, right? Been through some things so that he knows for sure that he is ready to be a one-woman man.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breaker.
What does that mean? A man who's been through some things. What do y'all think she's referring to? Been through what? What? So he had to, so trauma. See, this is what I'm saying. So he's been through what? Some traumatic experiences. So he can be able to deal with her traumatic experiences. What does that mean? You need a man who's, everybody's been through some things. But what kind of things are you, and that's the question I would have asked her. Like, what type of things are you hoping he's been through so that he can relate to you? Because what if he's, lived a pretty decent life and he hasn't, he didn't tolerate, crazy combative women, and he didn't deal with that because he walked away. Like, why? See, this is what I'm saying. It's trauma. It's trauma bonding. You want somebody who has trauma so they can understand yours. What does that mean? Everybody's been through something, but it depends on what you've been through. What type of experiences are you looking for him to have been through so that he can relate to you? Because that's what that is. That's all it's about. Let's continue, though.
Breakers would be lying, cheating, and bad hygiene.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Well, I'm 5'7", so I know everybody wants 6 foot and over, but I really just want him to be not shorter than me in heels. So maybe 5'11", but really, tall. I really like to look up to my man. It's not a complete deal breaker if he's not, but that's my preference. And I don't necessarily like have a type. I do want to be attracted to him. I want to be able to look at him and just be like, oof. So I mean, that can come in many shades. I don't discriminate.
But wouldn't he want to look at you? So if you want to look at him and be like, "Ooh," wouldn't you want him to be able to look at you and be like, "Ooh, she's a." That's why they say the women are the new men, because the women are looking for qualities that men will look for in a woman. What you really want to be a prince setter? Like what you want him to be? Like I'm just saying, you're supposed to be the attractive one. So you want him to be more attractive than you? Because some men might look at you and be like, she don't really do it for me, you know? But you want him to do it when you look at him, you're like, you know? And I understand that, but I think there are other things that you look at when it comes to a man and make you do that, because it's like he has all the other qualities that you want. You know what I'm saying? He's not bad to look at, but he's not a print. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not a beauty queen, but he's attractive, and his qualities and all of the things that the attributes that he has makes him even more attractive. Not just, you know, y'all, am I making sense? Let me know, because that's just how I see it. But maybe, you know, everybody's not the same. You know what I mean? I thought the women are supposed to be the more attractive ones. You know, your woman should be more attractive than you, in my opinion. That's just my thoughts. What do y'all think? I think the women should be more attractive than their husbands. I do. Let's continue.
But I definitely want to be attracted to my man.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I believe it's more how he manages his money. I would love him to match what I make at least, but I don't have a set figure. It's all in how he manages it. I do want him to be a provider, so he needs to be able to do that, plus live life. I like to travel. I like to do things. So I need him to be able to keep up.
What does a provider mean to you?
A provider means for me, I'm not looking for someone to pay all my bills, but I do want a man that is okay with doing things without being asked, right? He sees something that needs to be done and he just takes care of it, like a man's man. One thing I missed about what I'm looking for, I would love, when I say man's man, I mean like old school. Like my parents have been married 47 years and I watched my dad handle everything, but he's also good with his hands. Like he fixes things. He just makes my mother's life easier. And that's what I want. Like I can do for myself, but I want someone that can come in and enhance what I already have. And even with like projects around the house, if we want to renovate something, I'll be his helpmate. You know, if he knows what he's doing, I'll be his little assistant, handing him the tools. My daddy taught me very well. I could help, you know, but that's a turn on to me, like a man that is good with his hands.
Right, but your dad taught you that. What did your mother teach you about being the type of woman that type of man would want? Did she tell you her secrets to getting that man and being with him for so long? What type of woman? I bet her mom was a stay-at-home wife. I bet. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Did your mother teach you how to be the type of woman for that type of man? And that's where it all falls apart, because one thing I listen to what people say, and she said, she wants him to just do things without asking. And a lot of women say that. I've heard that a multitude of times. You want him to come in and make your life better, make your situation better, but what are you going to do to make his life better? Because see, the women who provide what men are looking for, you don't even have to ask for that. I mean, that's just the truth. That's some women have had that. You don't really have to ask. He's going to be inclined to want to do things for you because you're giving him what he wants and what he desires. You don't have to ask. It's automatic. But if you're just constantly asking things of him without giving anything in return or giving him what he wants or doing things that makes him feel good, then a lot of times those women don't get it. So it's not just about what he can do for you, but what you can do for him and what you can build together. And a lot of them, I want him to come and make my life better. I thought y'all supposed to be building a life together. So that means y'all both work together to build a life together, not just your life. He got to come in and do things that'll help you in your individual life. No, the goal should be to work together and grow something and establish something together. So now it's not your life over here and his life over here. Y'all create a life together. You know what I'm saying? You build a life together. But so everybody's like, oh, he has to make my life better. But you're not the type of woman that's willing to give him any. Oh, you'll help. No, what are you offering him that will, make him feel like, or want to be inclined to go out his way for you? That's what's missing. And a lot of men don't want to go out of their way for these modern women because you don't really offer nothing that he would really want. It's sketchy on the women's part, but they know exactly what they want him to bring, but you have no clue of what you would bring to give him what he really wants. And probably because what he really wants is not a 42-year-old woman. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
I mean, that's good with his hands. So no dollar amount is mandatory.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying he can work at McDonald's and manage his money right. To match me, I'm gonna say 6 figures, but it's not a deal breaker if he handles his money well, because I can help him. We can make money.
It's so crazy that this is usually the go-to. McDonald's is the go-to when women say, I can't date a man that works at McDonald's. And I understand the narrative, but I think the reason why I'm like, when I lived in Chicago, so shout out to Black McDonald's Operators Association, a lot of them are owners and they work at McDonald's. Like at times, like some of the owners be multi-millionaires working at McDonald's. So I think that y'all need to use something else when y'all use that as an example. Because
when I use it as an example, I'm talking about a cashier. Like if he's the owner, that's cool. McDonald's was my first job, and my McDonald's was owned by a Black family, and I saw what they did, so that would be okay. When I say McDonald's, I'm referencing like the person at the cashier making minimum wage. That's what I'm referencing.
Okay. Well, you got. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's do the Kendra Cam child. You know they gonna get you, girl. So I'm just gonna let it live.
Can you see me? Can you see?
Okay. Well, let's see this outfit for you in Mexico. We see your ass, girl. Move back.
Okay, that's all you
You
see.
like go where you can stand up.
I'm trying to stand up.
But like where you can move back, I guess I should say.
Okay, I'm moving back. Can you see?
Okay, it looks like a pretty outfit too. Okay, we got you. For reference, people, y'all never really have to turn around for the Kendra Cam, but I know some of y'all want us to see the backside. We get it. It was a pretty outfit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, what was your last relationship, Tavia?
My kid's father, about almost 3 years ago.
Okay. So y'all break up after you had the second baby?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been some months.
Okay. Why am I going blank? Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay. My time management. I'm late a lot. I would say, so these dating streets are real. They're not what they used to be. So I tend to cut people off quickly.
Okay.
So I guess I need to work on that. And going outside. I'm single, I'm looking, but I'm always in the house with my kids. So I need to go outside and meet people in person.
Do you want a guy in Baltimore?
I would prefer Baltimore or surrounding areas. So DC would be okay.
Okay.
But, I really do want close proximity. So when I can get away from the kids, I can go see my man, give him a hug, touch him, I don't want to have to catch a flight or anything like that. So yeah, I need you to be close to me. I like attention and I like to touch.
Okay. What's the age range you would date?
I would say 40 to maybe 50.
Okay. Did I ask you your last relationship?
Yes.
And I asked you the last time you had sex?
Yes.
And I asked you your 3 flaws?
No. Yes, you did.
I did? Okay. So this is the last part. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you? This is the moment that you sell yourself to the man watching and you tell him why he should reach out to you.
Okay. A man would be lucky to be with me because I'm a very loving and caring person. I'm naturally nurturing. I love to please my man. I believe that he should be treated like a king, as I should be treated like a queen. I love to cook for him and just cater to my man. So I'm loyal, I'm honest, I'm mature, I'm grown, I know what I want. So yeah, pick me. Come get me.
Woo, come get her. Come get her.
Come get me.
Okay, Tavia, that's enough. Listen, I hope she can find what it is that she's looking for. That's the whole goal. If you can find what it is that you're looking for, shout out to you. I'm not mad at it. But the problem is a lot of these women, they can't get what they're looking for. And then they just blame it all on men. You know, she was in a relationship before, she has 3 kids. I don't think Kendra asked her how that relationship ended or whatever. What was the problem? I would love to know, you know. And another question that I would say should be asked, and that's just my opinion, is what would you do differently from your past relationship? What did you learn from your previous relationships? And from you and the other person, like from you, like you, because you can't really speak for the other person. They can change. They got to change themselves. You can't change them. So from your perspective, what would you do differently that you didn't do in your previous relationship? That's what I would ask, because like so that would show if you really think that you messed something up, or you didn't do something right, if you have any accountability, and if you would, it would show if you are willing to change past behaviors to get a better relationship and do something. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a good question to ask too. Like, what did you learn from your previous relationships, and what would you do differently? That's what I would ask as well.